Yep. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. What's up? Good, popping, cracking, percolating. Really good in the hood. It is your man, Theo Butler. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, sharing is caring. What's going on, Kamoyo? President of the Black Panther fan group is in the building. Miss May Kent, shout out to her. Asked me to speak on this. I hadn't. Can't say I wasn't aware of it. Just try and let people do what they're gonna do. I'm not a political correspondent. I have my feelings about stuff, but I'm not a political correspondent. So I pretty much stay in my lane. I am a veteran of the Marine Corps. You know, we say in the Marine Corps, once a Marine, always a Marine. I got quite a few brothers that I know in the Marine Corps, veterans. MASIC 90, Marine Aviation Training Support Group 90, Marine Aviation Training Support Squadron 901, 902, Camp Foster, Camp Hansen, Camp Kinzer, Kadena Air Force Base, Okinawa, Japan. Oh man, Memphis, Millington, Tennessee, Camp Del Mar, California. That was my time. It's right here. It's right here. There's something else that's right here too. My grandfather, Anderson Butler, served honorably in the United States Army. The man who didn't just bring me in when my mom passed away, his daughter passed away. Nope. He legally adopted me as well. I can remember my grandmother telling me that my grandfather was disappointed that I didn't tell it, but he was proud that I made the decision. I can remember coming home from boot camp, joking with my dad, calling him an army dog. And my grandfather told me, he said, all right, I'd have whooped plenty of jarhead ass in my day. That was Anderson Butler. And then there's my oldest. I miss her so much. Proud of her though. Yes, she's still alive. We just that relationship that some parents have with their children. They don't talk, but I miss her, love her deeply. Mia Butler joined the Army National Guard while she was attending FAMU University. Didn't tell me. Didn't tell me either. No, I found out. I just found out. So that would be 3 generations of Butlers there. But my first, second cousin in the Army joined the Army. Honorably discharged veteran. Bruce Harmon, honorably discharged veteran. My brother D. Real, Navy veteran. Mr. Smith, Navy veteran. That's my mentor, my elder. We served. Honorably discharged. Nobody can take it away from us. Nobody. We did it. And if you think the civilian world don't play fair when it comes to racism, it's turned up another level if you're in the military. It's turned up another level. So being Black veterans, we have an affinity for those who came before us, who made contributions. We've all made contributions, but like with other races and other ethnicities, some contributions just stand out more so than others. It just kind of is what it is. We think about the sailor who lost a leg, right? That's history. And they could try and take it out the books, but there are people who are alive today because of what he did. People who are allowed to have children, grandchildren, because of his contribution. I can remember taking Mia. The Red Tails came out that day. Uh, Beautiful movie. I remember not taking her to school that day. We went to go see the first showing, and she at that time was in high school, and she was in the Marine Corps ROTC. And I wanted her to know what we've done, because I kind of know. Like I said, I really think I came out the womb woke, but I've never been stupid in regards to naive, not naive either. Always hoping for the best, but not naive in regards to how some in America viewed us. I grew up in Camilla, Georgia. It was right there. Segregated cemetery. They can say what they want to. But I remember walking into that movie theater, North Monroe Street. I'm trying. I'm trying. What I saw was absolutely beautiful. See, Tuskegee Airmen came on HBO, and I saw that in the comfort of my own home. But to see the Red Tails, not what was on screen, that was beautiful. But to see the veterans in the movie theater that came to show their support for that movie, it was a beautiful rainbow. I saw cats, older cats, they had on what remaining uniform they had. Like, it was cats in there. They wore their cover. They wore their service ribbons. There are families alive today that have nothing to do with my ethnicity, my culture, that are here today because of the contributions of those men. You heard me say that if you let them feel comfortable enough to erase the fictional character, they will feel emboldened to go after real people. We don't take into consideration, and I'm honored that people call me the griot. Well, there's a reason why history is so broken as a people. It's because we've kept our history orally, because they keep taking it out the damn history book. So how does it make me feel? That's a great question. I'd love to tell you that I'm surprised, but I'm not. That would be me lying. So if I'm not surprised, what am I thinking? That's fair. I think about the classmates that I graduated high school with. Those that are diehard Republicans. Those that are still living today. those who just voted Republican, those who claim they have black friends, those who have black friends that are prior service. How you look them in their face? Then I look at a guy that I used to work with. He and I both had a friend in common. He said he wanted to sit down, have lunch, discuss it. 2 weeks ago, I mentioned it. Of course, that offer ain't came yet. But I would ask him, as a God-fearing Christian, how do you look your friends in the face that are black veterans? What do you tell them? But I see that ain't just for them, right? It's not. I know Daryl wasn't getting the proper respect for about 2 years. He wasn't getting the respect as a elder, and he wasn't getting the respect as a black veteran. No, it was something to be made fun of. And nobody that was there stood up for it. Say, hey, you're doing too much. Well, how respected in the community is, and when I say in the community, in the black community, how well respected is the black veteran? You know, there's a running joke that we celebrate the black ex-con coming home more so than we celebrate the black veteran coming home. There's a running joke in our community. It is. So when I look at the black veteran, it's easy to erase the significance of the black veterans if black people themselves are split in regards to supporting the black veteran. It absolutely is. So when I think about how I feel as a black veteran in regards to Jackie Robinson's contributions, first black sergeant major of the Marine Corps, there's nothing that Colin Powell, there's nothing that anybody can do today to make me forget their significance. But now, if you don't care, think about what you're saying. And when I say you don't care, I mean you don't care across the board, regardless of who you are. So you're saying, as a diehard American, you don't give two damns about anybody except the white American. That's what you're saying. If you're in support of this, you don't give two. You're a diehard Republican, and you don't give two damns up. Now, mind you, we do have the contributions of white veterans. If they did something, they did it. Hell, didn't we get a movie about a dude who was a pacifist? Didn't we get that? Yeah, that's based on real life events. So we do have that out there where we're going to honor those that went above and beyond, right? Right. Regardless of what their ethnicity, regardless of what their culture is. So while we targeting the contributions of the soldiers that are of color, I expect it from Donald Trump. That's a draft dodger. Folks no, he's a draft dodger multiple times. In essence, he's a coward. On top of everything else, he's a coward. He couldn't be me at 5'8.5". He was too much of an itch to play football because he said they hit too damn hard. We got kids that ain't ever been the size of him, never offered that. That means he's soft. And he been soft since he came out his mama's womb, i.e. he ain't never had a backbone. And he couldn't even be bothered to take an oath to defend this country. But y'all went for it, didn't you? He's who? He's less than any black veteran. He's less than any veteran Point blank, period. He's damn sure less than those veterans who have went above and beyond to protect this country. You know why you in love with him so damn much? Excuse my language. Because you a bitch too. Yeah, he's a bitch. Our president that's sitting in office is a soft bitch. I said what I meant and I meant what I said. And you rocking with him because you a soft bitch too. As in, Ish go left, his ass ain't going to combat. And your ass ain't either. Because all y'all cowards. No, you gonna look at those that you don't respect, right? You gonna look at those that you okay with them being written out the history books, right? Right. You gonna look at those that wouldn't have had a problem doing it, would have did it without a second thought. You think we gonna bail your ass out? Do you? I said before, I don't know how many veterans you got in this country. And if you are a veteran and you vote a Republican, you just told every veteran who kind of had a sneaking suspicion of who you were when we were either A, at boot camp with you, or B, at a duty station with you, you just told us you the racist that we thought you were. You did. We felt like you was racist. You just showed it because you don't give two damn. You know what? You weren't good enough to get those planes home. Because just like you are now, you're a selfish ass individual who only gives a damn about yourself. See, for any military to be successful, you got to have selfless individuals in it. For any team to be successful, you got to have selfless individuals in it. For any business organization to be successful, you have to have selfless individuals in it. You elected one of the most selfish motherfuckers ever, period, to office. And you got another selfish motherfucker who ain't even part of any governmental office sitting his ass right there. You think this billionaire is benevolent? No, benevolent is blessing people without looking for something in return. He wanted your vote, i.e. your soul. And you sold it, i.e. you're a traitor. I.e. your so-called nationalism can be bought. It ain't about making America great. It's about making you rich. That's what it is. Sacrifice doesn't call for money. It calls for conviction. Sacrifice doesn't call for wealth. It calls for integrity. So when I think about the history of blacks in the military, I'd love to tell you that I expected our government to have some type of integrity in regards to it. World War II did come before I was born, though. It did. My grandfather is an Army veteran. He is. And I can remember Encyclopedia Britannica actually being in my home. And folks do call me the griot. So here's what you're hoping, and it's not going to happen. We will keep our stories alive orally. We will keep our history alive orally. You can't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That genie is out of the damn bottle. Now, the history books will reflect, rightfully so, that you decided to alter what was in the history books. It won't alter history. And the reason it won't alter history It's because those folks are still living. Now, let me just say this. Because, well, hell, the way I like to look at it is like this. I was educated by you, and I was taught how to play this game by you. I'm sorry. It is how it was. That's what that is. You taught me how to play this game. So here's what I know. You will always pick and choose which one of us you will have in front of the camera. Because you will never put the right person in front of the camera, regardless of what that person, where that person is. Like I said, if your family got here after the civil rights era, if your family got here after the abolishment of slavery, there's not a damn thing you, whether you're an American citizen or not, can tell me about American history. You can't. And I won't even let you act like you can. No, I'll be like, you don't know shit. This video is not suited for work. It ain't one of my regular videos. That said, it's our responsibility to tell those stories. It is our responsibility to keep the next generation learned. That's on us. Now, just like it's on us to keep the next generation learned, it's up to the next generation to take ownership of it like we did, like we do. Hopefully, what the next generation will do is let it be known, whether it's fictional or reality, you don't get to play with it. You don't get to play with it. You don't get to discuss it. As a matter of fact, you don't even get, by and large, to even talk about it, write about it. You know why? Because it's not you. And since historically speaking, you've shown you can't get right, then no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. So take ownership of the history. Share the history with our children, our grandchildren, no differently than our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents shared it with us. That's how we keep it alive. In regards to America, well, I kind of look at it like this. You make your bed, you lie in. You do. And here's what you're doing as a country, and you don't realize it because you bought into this whole thing about the master race. Well, some of those folks that stormed the Capitol on January 6th are mad right now because they feel like they were betrayed. They were. Now, if we don't know anything about our country, we don't mind. Theo, what you saying? We don't mind. We don't mind. We don't mind. We've shown historically. We don't mind. We don't mind. We don't mind. Well, see, here's the thing. See, me and mine, we'll be on the corner, on the street, holding up signs, singing, saying some stuff. That's what we'll do. We might even walk up and down the street. We will, but that's what we do. And you know why we do that? Because we know damn good and well you don't want us on demon time. That's what that is. You don't want us on demon time. Every time we get on demon time, y'all get scattered away. But this ain't about us. Oh no, when you get mad, see, you that you don't mind. Quite a few folks that they don't mind. So and mind you, we didn't like the way stuff was going last year, but we weren't the ones doing stuff, right? No, we was chilling. We was chilling. We wasn't the one on the rooftop. We wasn't nobody in the rooftop. Nope. Ain't nobody come. Oh, we wasn't plotting and planning nothing because we said this. Go ahead. You want to do it? Go ahead. Go ahead. Just don't say nothing to us. Just don't say nothing to us. Well, if the economy don't get turned around, it's not us messing with Tesla. It ain't us. The only interaction we might have with Tesla, if we got a Tesla car, we parking it somewhere where can't nobody get to it because we know what's going on. Or we might have traded our Tesla in. But us, we're not going out there effing with no Tesla car. That's not us. That ain't, we're not doing that. We got other stuff to do. We don't get caught up in and that ain't the left. Stop blaming that on the left. That ain't the left. Oh no, that's that base that you've energized. Them same folks that was voting, they feeling some type of way. See, we don't mind. And when I say we, Americans don't mind. Americans don't mind. It ain't me that you need to be concerned about. See, our history gonna live on, and I would love to tell you that I would be concerned, but see, I know as soon as they get their asses up out of office, they gonna put stuff right back where they needed to be, because they're gonna be looking at black folks like, so y'all not coming back? No. What happened after COVID? Quite a few Americans chose to stay home. They didn't go back because they felt like, no, they realized whatever they were getting paid, they could get it out the muck. They damn self. That's what wound up happening. Okay. Okay. But what we think gonna happen this time around? Except this time around, see, some of us black folks, we was still kind of drinking the Kool-Aid, but we see how that went, right? What we saying? 78% of the brothers voted for Kamala, 92% sisters. And you think it's beneficial to keep, okay. Now let me see how this gonna go now. So in y'all mind, and this is why I do feel some type of way, but I'm good. You're feeling like you don't need the black person at all. Quite a few of us don't have a problem with segregation. Quite a few of us don't. We don't. I'm just telling you, we even got our own action figure line called At the House Custom. See, we don't need you for that. So, but you do need us though, right? Okay. Well, Miss Kent, you asked me how I feel. Bitches gonna be bitches. That's what that is. Bitches gonna be bitches. And if I would have told you that I didn't expect bitches to act like bitches, I would be lying. No, I expected these bitches to act straight up like bitches. That's what they doing. That's what they doing. Well, it don't take away from it. It don't take away from it. Jackie Robinson is still Jackie Robinson. See, here's what I know. You can say you don't want his name up there. Well, it's still there. He was still in the army. He was still in the army. His record book still right there. It's a Google away. Jackie Robinson. He right there. He right there. Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah, you can. But see, here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this because I want us to know this. Do you know that the minutes, the articles of succession are still online? So when they tell that lie, talking about why they succeeded from the Union, oh no, the articles of succession are all online, and you really don't get past the second paragraph where they tell you specifically they wanted to succeed for the Union because the Union was messing with their right to own slaves. So all that other, we didn't keep the minutes. You kept the minutes. No differently than you wrote down all that other damn history. And you like say, well, no, the victor is the one to keep it. Oh no, you bragged about a lot of stuff in that history. You just didn't get the last victory, but you got some victories in there that you proud of, right? You ain't the Confederate flag still in American history? You're not gonna get rid of that. You love it. You respect it. Hell, we got Southern states still having Confederate Memorial Day. What is Confederate Memorial Day? So why were the Union and the Confederate States fighting? What was the Emancipation Proclamation? Because I didn't write that. None of us wrote that. That's American history. It's sit right there. So why did Lincoln come up with the Emancipation Proclamation? And you can't change it. The Voters Registration Act sit right there is part of American history, part of world history. What was it for? See, you got, wait a minute. So when you tell the history of Major League Baseball, Jackie Robinson sit right there. He do. You gonna have 1 year where he wasn't on the Dodgers, and then the very next year he was on the Dodgers. It sit right up. We can't do nothing about that. That's why I call you a bitch, because you spineless. You thinking that's what it's gonna be? Stop it. There's too many folks around here still living that either A, were actually part of history, or are related to somebody that was part of that history. What you think? What's the grand scheme in this? Now, mind you, I want to point this out, pivot per se, because I asked this question a lot and I said it last night. I don't know why Stephen A. Smith went and gave his time to Candace Owens. With Theo, what are you saying? There are some people I would never speak to. Why? Because if you speak to them or speak about them, you remind people that they exist. Well, what is Donald trying to do? See, the stuff that we like doing, giving people time and energy, he not trying to delete that. Right. Keep it going, because I'm finna take it somewhere else. What is Marvel trying to do in regards to the fictional character? Which I told us, if we sit up here and play with that, that's what it's going to be. Okay, well, I said that in 2021. I said it in 2022. I said it in 2023. Lo and behold, it's 2025. And what is he trying to do? The same damn thing I said they would do if you let them play around with the fictional character. And we sat up there and let them, too many of us. Okay, so you see what Disney doing. You see what Marvel Comics is doing. You see it. That's fiction. That's fiction. My wife and I are watching The Princess Frog. She loves that movie. There's no black prince. They killed them all. No, there is no black prince in The Princess Frog. It's not. And the black prince they had, the only black prince they've ever had. Mind you, Tosin is not a black, I'm sorry, what is it, TJ? TJ ain't no black prince. He's not connected to the throne. No, his mom and dad weren't married. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. The plan always been in effect, and they've used us to enact the plan. I ain't trying to be funny. I don't want to use us, but I would love for us knowing what the plan is. It's a simple plan. They've been playing the same play since before we were born. I would just like for us to choose a different tactic, as opposed to just feeling like we got to roll over and accept everything. No, we know they don't do right by us till we hurt them in the pocket. It's what that is. But when we hurt them this time, don't give it back to them. Don't give it back to them. They don't want us, fine. Go be with somebody that do. Everybody don't act like that. Everybody that look like that don't act like that. But those that do act like that got to be hurt. And they got to be hurt where it's going to hurt. The brothers and sisters that want to sell us out, stop talking to them. Do the same thing to them that they've been trying to do to us. Act like we don't exist. Don't talk to them. Don't talk to them. Silence is golden. What did somebody say? The quickest way to kill somebody's legacy is to stop talking about them. That's true. If it was one of us that sold us out, stop talking about them. You get to a level where you can be a shaker and a mover in regards to our culture, our community. Don't engage them. Don't interact with them. Don't do no interview with them. And when somebody asks you why, say, you know what? Did you see what they did? Well, they didn't think about us when they did it, right? And they gave a half-ass, lame-ass excuse after they did it, right? Well, I believe in matching energy. He didn't give a damn. She didn't give a damn about us back then. Guess what? We don't give a damn now. You're gonna stop profiting off of my people, regardless of whether you black or not, and thinking that chicken ain't gonna come home to roost. We're not doing that no more. You had it, we got it now. And so when people ask where the black leaders are, we got black leaders. The question is, are we checking in with them? Because see, a black leader, a real leader, ain't gonna look for the fame and attention. They not. They got other stuff to do besides trying to get famous. They trying to lead. So I'm gonna get these notes. My brother Darryl got a live going on later on tonight. I ain't gonna overcook the grits because I'm gonna be tuning in with him. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Get these glasses straight. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but this is what we're doing. What time we got? 8:07. That's good. What's going on now? Tell them what's going on. Mr. Molot, what's going on? Professor Film, what's going on? What's going on? I mean, I apologize to y'all. You know, that moment when I walked in that movie theater was real. That's all I can tell you. It was real. Just want to say hello to the fam and show support for an important topic. Remember to like people. Yeah. Kind of similar to the salute given to Black Army engineers who helped build the Alaska-Canada Highway salute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kamoyo. And let me just go ahead and say that to my brother Darryl, Juju, Flash by Night, Mr. Ray Smith, thank you for your service. To all of those that are veterans and subscribe to the channel, or you just happen to be dropping by, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. It took all of us. We've all played a role. And we've all made contributions. Some of us have made some amazing contributions. And those amazing contributions, regardless of who made them, deserve to be highlighted. Not highlighting them speaks of the individuals suffering from an inferiority complex. Those highlights make them feel insignificant. And the only way you can feel insignificant is because you are insignificant. So that's what that is. We're going to get on up out of here. Man, Chocolate, he dodged the draft not once but twice. Yep, sure did. Sure did. Thank you so much for pulling up, man. Chocolate Gaming. Thank you so much. Painful but true. We veterans risk our lives and don't get any love from our own. Convicted felons get more respect. 100. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. A draft dodger and a convicted felon and a convicted veteran. It's incredible how comfortable they are in a comfortable setting. I was in the Navy on a ship in a deck with 2 black guys and 1 Latino. You can imagine some of this. Yep, I can imagine. I can imagine. Tesla got hacked. Yeah. Thanks, fam. Should be fine. Went to a big convention recently and got convention flu. That's what's up. That's what's up. Been there. Oh no, don't leave us alone. Said no black person. We ain't thinking about them like that at all. At all. Donald Trump has the same mindset and ideologies as the editors that were killed. Feel threatened. But hey, you know what? If I look like him, I would feel threatened. You know, no, I wouldn't. No, I would. You, bro. No, him and Elon. No. See what? How that song go? No one on the corner has swagger like us, swagger like us, swagger like us. No one on the corner has swagger like us. They ain't got no swag. That's why they act like that. They really jealous of Barry. That's what that is. That what I don't even want to go there. You can't. That man got swag. That's a cool dude. I'm sorry. And I know see, no, I'm not gonna do that. I could be real petty right now. But hey now, It's you know what? You know what? Here we go. Do what you're gonna do. The country gonna be brown in a few years anyway. I'm gonna tell you what the older brothers know that you young cats might not know. We've been around since the 60s. I wish Mr. Ray Smith was here to tell you. Now, you younger dudes that's in your 30s, in your 20s, I'm finna tell you something. Free game, free game, free game, free game. As we was growing up, and the sisters that's our age, they can attest to this too. As we was growing up, can't tell you we was being checked for like that by females from other ethnicities. We can't tell you that. We saw it happening though. We saw it slowly coming into play. But it was in the north. It was either in the northern states or in the western states. But oh no, no. This 2025, and they checking for us. Ooh Lord, they checking for us. Didn't your boy? He had the rapper. I forget his name, but he was married to the young lady from The View to Talk, the Asian American lady. What she say? She loves some chocolate. It's videos out there right now where if you say as a dude, a brother, black man, African American, you only date black women, it's women of other ethnicities, other races getting offended. What you mean you only date black women? Did I stutter? I don't know. Ain't you got white dudes only date white women? Yeah, well, I only date black women. I'm sorry. and the evolution is there. What you saying? We know. See, I ain't want to do this because see, this me telling me for mine. Well, I can feel some type of way, but I know why you doing it. See, they look like us now. We don't look like them. What you saying, Theo? I'm saying their women didn't look like that when we was in our 20s. They didn't look like that. Oh no, yeah. Sample. No, it's not like that. No, not like that. They wasn't even getting surgery like that back then. No. But now, what you got going on? Okay, you got Amber Rose. Amber Rose didn't look like that when I was. We ain't have no Amber Rose. What you got? Kim Kardashian? No, we didn't have all that. No. Kim Kardashian ain't look like that. Ain't nobody that looked that no, they ain't look like that. They ain't look like that back then. They did. We can say it's some in the water, some in the milk. But not only do they not look like that, they not checking for the dudes they used to kick it with back then. No, they checking for y'all. As a matter of fact, Kamoya will tell you straight up. We doing a video. I got my hair down. he can't even watch the video in peace at his house. He got a friend like, I like his hair. I like his hair. Oh, you do? Yeah. See, they going so hard right now, and I just, like I said, I be trying to give us life. Black is in. Black. That's why we got to go so hard to negate black, because black is in. Black is in. Black is in. Black. Hey, we got you seen the video? Dude be on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. They got the brothers be skating and everything like that, right? Ain't this a white dude skating? And ain't he smooth with it? Yep. Didn't they take us out of R&B because they want to sing R&B and still can't get that soul? Like, yep. We gonna keep doing what we doing. You jealous? You jealous? But you're absolutely right. Born 360. Thank you so much for pulling up as well, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. All these brothers meet Marvel halfway. Need, hey man, I'm gonna let them be great. I'm gonna let them be great. Appreciate it, Big James. Appreciate it. Stockholm syndrome. It is. What we say? If I don't like you, I don't want you around me. I don't want nothing from you. I don't. And if I know you had something to do with it, I don't want it. If I don't like you. But folks still eating peanut butter. Folks still using cell phones. Folks still buying clothes made in not America. Eating off utensils. Driving vehicles. No, if you don't like me, you shouldn't want me to have anything to do with what you got going on. Nothing. Not your sports franchise, not your educational institute, none of that. None, but we know that ain't what that is, right? we know that ain't what that is. So, but hey, I can make it like that though. I can. I can absolutely, I can absolutely give you what you're looking for. And I don't mind. I ain't gonna be mad, bitter, or nothing. I ain't gonna miss nothing. Why? Well, first of all, here we go. And just me. I'm speaking for me. I ain't speaking for nobody else. The first thing I like to do when I wake up in the morning is wake up. Wake up. And the second thing I like to do is look at my wife. And she's a beautiful black queen. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as I got my black queens, I can do anything. Yes, the fact that I get to get up and look at black women, oh my goodness, there ain't nothing else. I know I got to go to work. I do. But my women, oh Lord, to open up my front door and be like, and I ain't got to say nothing because I'm a married man. But oh, look at that right there. That's beautiful. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my God, look at all this right here. I wouldn't trade that in for nothing. And I said to myself, I said, if I'm up in heaven and somebody gave me a choice, hey, you going down as a man or a woman? What's the difference? Well, if you're going down as a woman, you're gonna be going through once you reach puberty, you're gonna be going through something once a month. You're gonna have some abdominal pain. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Well, what's the other choice? You can be a man. Okay. What's that one? You're gonna have to work a lot. Hey, it ain't too bad. You say I'm gonna have to work a lot? Yeah. Okay, all right, that's cool. Anything else? Which type of man you want to be? What you mean? You want to be a black man, white man, Asian man? Which man you want to be? What's the difference? I'm not gonna do the differences because I don't want to get in trouble. But as soon as somebody said to me, dark skin, big butt, sign me up. I'm right there. You ain't heard nothing else. I ain't gotta hear nothing else. I ain't gotta. You don't want to hear nothing else. It's a black woman. Yeah, I'm good. She gonna be. I don't care. You say she got a big butt. Yeah, I'm down. You're gonna be struggling as a black man. I don't care. You said she got a big butt, right? Right. You didn't say that about the rest of them. You said they may have a big butt. You said she. Oh, I'm doing that right there. Right there. Right there. I'm good. I'm good. Theo, if you had to come down as a black man again, would you do it? Have you seen our women? every our woman is the example that other women are going off of. They are. That's what they use. And they're going off them. They're going off of them. That's it. And I don't want to, as dudes, they want to know what our hair feel like when we got waves. I had a Jerry curl and had women playing in my Jerry curl. Oh, that was, boy, look here. High school, Jerry curl, sisters was playing in it. Okay, well, this right here. Everybody can't do that. That, mind you, we able to do all this with our looks, and we ain't even talked about our educational level. We ain't even talked about our work ethic. You don't want us working? Fine. We're gonna take, because we're not going into no. Theo, I just thought about Captain America, Sam Wilson. Really, the fields, Y'all ain't playing, huh? Y'all not playing, boy. Y'all not see that right there. See that right there. It's all it. I'm gonna go back to it. Is it still a conspiracy? Is it still a conspiracy? I don't think so. I don't. I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think it's what it is. Put these glasses back on. What's going on? Appreciate it, Big Jerry. In 2015, Stephen A. said black people should vote Republican. 2024, he commented that black people related to Trump because he was having trouble in court. I want Stephen A. Smith to do what I do. Realize every lane ain't meant for him. I want Stephen A. Smith to realize more than what he does, that his words have power. I think Stephen A. Smith does not realize how irresponsible, and that's due to his confidence. Some might call it arrogance. I don't believe Stephen A. Smith realizes how irresponsible he's been with his words. But then again, who gonna tell him? Now, it's crazy, it's ironic that you mentioned Stephen A. Smith, Mr. Moloch, because as I was perusing social media today, YouTube, I came across a old video where it was Stephen A. Smith, Terrell Owens, and Max Kellerman, where Terrell Owens told Stephen A. that he didn't know what his problem was, but sometimes if he didn't know any better, Max was more black than he was. And you could tell that Stephen A. Smith took offense to that. And if I went back and I thought about the amount of times in which Max Kellerman has sounded blacker than Stephen A. Smith on First Take, I would probably say to myself that Terrell Owens making that very public acknowledgement on First Take is what led to Max Kellerman losing his job at First Take, because Stephen A. Smith admitted that he got Max Kellerman out of there. He felt like the show had ran its course when it came to he and Max Kellerman being a team. I feel that hindsight being 2020, Stephen A. Smith probably would have been challenged in ways by Max Kellerman that he's not going to be challenged now. And you know, sometimes we don't want that. We don't want that. Well, there's nothing wrong with, you got to be open. You got to be open. So I think that's what, but I wouldn't have said anything to her. There are quite a few people that I would never interview, never talk to. I don't want them in my presence. I don't want to be in their presence. As far as I'm concerned, we as a people would be better off if we never heard from them again. And that's, but watch what when I say that though, see how they move with us. What did they do with Colin Kaepernick? I'm gonna holler at you. Now, what were you supposed to do? Because as long as Colin Kaepernick was in the league, you would remember him. You would talk about him. Colin Kaepernick's out the league. They don't talk about him. They don't. They want you to forget he existed. They want you to forget what he did. That's why the NFL wasn't interested in bringing that dude back. That's why the NFL wasn't interested in him practicing anything. We want you to forget this even occurred. Well, we as a people need to start practicing that same thing when somebody sells out on us, because what winds up happening is they feel like they can always come back. They got to roll in. I told Daryl, I said, for someone to go do the inauguration, Calvin, Brodus, and then give that disingenuous response to people criticizing him going. Then for him and Dre to drop a brand new music video. That's a huge boy. That's that mindset right there. That means I don't give a damn. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and y'all gonna like it. And that video blew up. But why though? Why? Considering what William did, because I'm not going to call him Rick Ross. Considering what William did, we might feel some type of way in regards to 50, but none of us should be checking for Rick, because the only person Rick checked for was Rick. No different than Calvin checked for Calvin. Cornell checked for Cornell. DeAndre checked for DeAndre. Joseph checked for Joseph. They not checking for us until it comes to putting money, i.e. further helping their family blow up. But Andre, not to be confused with Dr. Dre, he spent money on USC, not in HBCU. Well, you spent money on whether it was, what was it? World Class Wrecking Crew. We spent money. We supported Black then. So when folks start talking about support Black, we've been supporting Black since we was kids. When he was with the World Class Wrecking Crew, when he was with NWA, and when he went solo, we put money in his pockets. And if it wasn't for Michael Jackson, he ain't even showing up on MTV. So it was a brother that paved the way for this brother. The same brother who said they don't really care about us. Well, you know what? Some of us don't care about us. Some of us, I didn't sit up and let nobody do nothing. They got the message and didn't heed. Facts. Navy vet and now an architect for the Army Corps Engineers. Salute, Mr. Mola. Salute to you. Thank you for your service. Then you know about the 18th, 35th, 300 point. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Yes, absolutely. Peace and love. Absolutely, man. That's what it's here. Hey there, Grand Madam. That's my spiritual advisor right there. That's it. What did I just walk into? No, nothing much. What's going on, big person? What's going on? The Black woman is the pinnacle. I have waves and the sisters like rubbing. Man, cut that. Oh, my grandfather told me a long time ago, and I ain't never disagreed with him. Dark and bear, the sweeter the Jew. Now, does that mean I haven't dated lighter skinned sisters? No, but my granddad got me when I was in high school. Boy, look here. So as long as I got my sisters, I'm good. I'm good. I don't even know how to. I'm like Ludacris. I love Black women so much. I ain't had nothing but daughters. It make me feel bad. I got black women responsible for us getting to the moon. The hell? I mean, messed up. So you can try and rewrite history all you want to. I still remember talking to my grandparents. You can try and rewrite history all you want to. Shout out to my great grandmother, Roni Butler. Yeah, I remember them conversations. Nah, I ain't working. Shout out to my great great auntie, AI. I'm still here. Oh, I'm still here. And since I still talk to folks older than me. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. And since I'm just being honest, there's nothing. And when I say nothing, there's absolutely nothing that Ronald DeSantis can tell me about American history. Neither he nor his wife. They just got here. And that goes for anybody that, and a draft dodger definitely can't tell me nothing about being an American citizen. No, no. A draft dodger, somebody scared to play football really can't talk. They hitting too hard. Is that what we really want as a president? A draft dodger and somebody that said they was hitting too hard when he was playing pee-wee football? You know what? If that's what y'all want, y'all got it. I don't want that. I don't want that. That's a coward right there. All day, every day. That's a coward. Theo, Max Calvin got a whole rap career. Listen, everybody sound blacker than Stephen A. Smith. I'm just saying, like, I don't be, because I like what he did for Shannon Sharp, but I'm like, hey, bro, you're doing too much. But I know he feel like he can. But just because you can don't mean you should. Stephen A. Smith knows what he's doing. He's a tap dancing. See. I ain't saying that. Dad did in an interview with him last week. She stated she is moving away from their friendship because he is on the wrong side. You know what he's coming across right now? You're no longer a sports journalist. You're no longer a sports commentator. You're an entertainer. He's losing that integrity as a journalist because he's focusing more so on his career as an entertainer. That's fair. That's okay. But just long as we keeping it a buck, we know what it is. The line, no differently than, watch this. He's doing no different than Skip Bayless. He's blurring the lines, intentionally so, between being a sports journalist and being an entertainer. And that's where the problem lies, because he's speaking as an entertainer as though he's a credible journalist, and he's not. He's offering up his personal opinion, in which he's not qualified for. He's not. And this is when I say I look at us crazy, no differently than I look at them. Stephen A. Smith is a black journalist. Nobody's saying he's not qualified to do what he does. But how do I look at Stephen A. Smith and I'm a black veteran? Considering what they're doing, how do I look at him? How do I interact with him? How do I engage him? He can't say it to me, thank you for your service. I would say, kiss my ass. I would say, miss me with that. Go to hell. Shut the F up. Are you serious? Or just roll my eyes like. But he ain't the only brother or sister that would get that though. Because what did Stephen A. Smith do for me as a black veteran? Did Stephen A. Smith support me? My fellow black veterans? Those that came before? Those who made the ultimate sacrifice? While he's out here doing these shows and doing these interviews where he want to talk about his political beliefs, is he taking me with him? Is he taking us with him? Or is he just thinking about Stephen A. Smith? Building the SAS brand at the expense of black veterans, many of whom are fans of his. Well, that's a selfish ass move. But we've got quite a few brothers and sisters, no differently than Stephen A. Smith. When they get to a certain point, a certain tax bracket, their black concerns aren't our black concerns. I'm just going to say that. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Daryl. Hey, hit them like Grand Madam. Your package ships tomorrow. Yes, and I should have a package from Big Chad tomorrow as well. We'll be doing a special box opening on that one. Make sure y'all here as well. We got Mr. Papos here. But then Space Ghost. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Gotta start getting final preps for my live. Come on over after Theo Rap. Yep, absolutely. See you there, Prophet. Percy Bedford. What's going on, Big Percy? We about to get on up out of here. Big Percy. Stephen A. ranted about black people calling him a sellout, but he came off as sounding entitled. Like I said, if we sat across from each other, explain it to me, he would have to. He's okay with what they're doing in regards to black veterans in American history. I don't give a damn about his brand or anything like that. No, you black first. You black first, and you owe a certain amount of your status to those that are black that were rocking with you. Those who are black that did not go over with Skip Bayless, but stayed right there with you while he tried to figure out his host routine. But see, who gonna hold him accountable? No differently than who's gonna hold Calvin accountable. See, as long as they feel like they can say whatever they want to do, they're gonna do just that. Well, rock with those that rock with you. Go where you're appreciated and celebrated and not tolerated. That said, we up out of here. We as people have to stop venerating blacks that are only for themselves. Have to do it for everybody, not the blacks, everybody. Let them be known. We black and we proud. That's what James Brown said. Listen, I'm out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Kent. You wanted to know, that's how I feel. I feel like this isn't unexpected. I don't give a damn because I got the knowledge. I got the memories. So I'm good. What I would like for us to do, though, is stop effing with people. Just stop effing with people. As they said, and this was a black movie. This was a black movie. New Jack City. We all we got. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, go check out my brother. We coming back with y'all till tomorrow. Go check out Grand Madam Tara. But let's go on over here and holler at my brother on this live. In the meantime, in between time, we're going to do this again next time. In memory of the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.